Hey guys, I am Mobile Boss Gaming back with another video where I'll be explaining my top 5 most annoying things about Call of Duty World War II. And guys, quick mention, if you have not seen my previous top 5 worst maps video, then check the description down below. Anyway guys, here we go. So coming in at our number 5 spot is going to be the Smines / counter UAV. Now this one was actually pretty hard to decide on which one was more worse, so I just decided to put both of them on this list. And since it's kind of a small thing in the game, I put them at number 5. But no, seriously, when these S-Mines first dropped, they were not so popular in the game, but as the couple weeks went by, these things are now everywhere, and these things are super hard to see, so these camping, quick-scoping people are going into buildings and dropping these S-Mines at the front entrance, and they camp with their snipers and whatever, and they do their thing. And I'm ready to kill these nerds, and once I walk in, I just blow up and die. And it's the worst part is that the sniper still keeps going and doing whatever he wants. And that's basically the worst thing for me. And since these freaking counter UAVs suck in this game, because instead of jamming radars, they just destroy enemy UAVs and other things in the air, which kind of makes sense as in standpoint in World War II, but people expected the counter UAV to jam radar. And plus, what if I get a counter UAV and the enemy team never actually gets a UAV or any kind of scorch streak in the air? And that kind of makes my counter UAV worthless, and it takes around 5 kills to earn, which is too much for what it does. But these were, again, like I said, small points, and that's why they come in at the number 5 spot. And on to the number 4 spot on this list is going to be the grenade spam in war mode. And personally, I don't use grenades or stickies in war mode. I just use to smoke grenades. And when I'm playing on any of the 3 maps in war mode, I get a little mad at this grenade spam and how at times I wonder if the enemy team has infinite ammo for these grenades. But you know, it kind of makes sense why people do this, but whenever you're on the receiving end of it, you get a little mad. But anyways, I digress. And on to the number 3 spot, which is going to be the divisions. Now, I like the idea of divisions, but we all know that the mountain division is clearly OP, and if I don't use the airborne division, I can only sprint for like 3 seconds with every other division. I wish that I can use the perk from another division, and that would make life a lot easier. And now I know there's kind of like these like basic trainings and everything in it, but in the end, really, I'm not exactly, I mean, you can use the divisions with the basic trainings, but in the end, there are also some perks that I want from other areas, which I kind of wish I had 3 perks, but this idea is not too bad, but we'll get on to number 2. Alright guys, on to the number 2 spot, and the number 2 spot for, top 5 most annoying things in Call of Duty World War II is got to be the zombies. Now I know this is kind of a weird thing to say, and it's not really related to any of the multiplayer or any of the other things I just said, but this is just such an annoying, I mean, I'm highly disappointed in the World War II zombies as of right now. Now this is before any DLC has come out, so I really don't know what the DLC is going to offer, but I do know from the final rank that I am definitely not impressed, and this does feel like exo zombies from Advanced Warfare. Now I know like it's kind of different because of course there's no exosuits and of course different time period and everything, but what I mean by exo zombies is a lot of people said this in the past is that there's like a lot of boss zombies that spawn in with the other zombies. Now I do like the idea of the Brenner, but I'm not a big fan of the Whistler or the Whistling zombie, one with the mace on his arm. That's definitely the zombie I'm not a fan of, because they spawn so much, especially when you get to the high rounds. They're just all over the place. And of course, overall, this was a mighty disappointment in the map at least. But that's just in my opinion, guys. Now, if you guys think it's pretty good, I understand the guy's pretty good. The map does have some good qualities. So, anyway, guys, on to the number 1 spot, and that is going to be... Anyway, guys, on to the number 1 spot of the top 5 most annoying things in Call of Duty World War II is going to be the quick scopers. Oh my gosh. As you guys can see, if you guys haven't watched my last video, you guys know that I am definitely not a fan of big maps. I'm definitely not a fan of snipers. I definitely do not, especially like quick scoping in this game. And Sledgehammer, they need to kind of fix that because it is definitely a problem, especially with the Car 98. That is the most steady gun I've ever played with. And as you can see, I'm just getting quick scoped by this guy, this man over here is still quick scoping me multiple times. I died like 9 times in a row, I don't know, but something like that. But it's really bad, and kind of like Advanced Warfare with the Moors, that was definitely a common problem, as in it's still to this day very easy to quick scope on that on that game actually. And I hopefully they can reduce the quick scoping on this game, because like Infinite Warfare, I think there was one of the snipers, I forgot which one was called, but that one was definitely a really good quick scoping gun. I don't know if you guys know, but I think some of you guys should know, but if you guys played Infinite Warfare. But in World War II, this gun is a mighty problem, and then that M1903 was a quick scoping problem in the beginning, but of course they took care of that, or something like that, because the sway is pretty crazy on that gun. But the Car 98 is still like a laser beam. So anyway, guys, that marks the end of this list. I know it's kind of a short video, and I know it's been a while since I posted. It's been like a week, but I am back, and I'm definitely in the making of a plan in the future. So anyway, guys, give you guys a like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.